Hi everyone, happy Friday Money Wind Up. We're back to basics today. What does a mortgage broker actually do? Do we just find you the cheapest rates, fill out a few forms and send everything off to the bank? Not quite. There's actually a lot happening behind the scenes, so let me walk you through what a mortgage broker does in Australia. We start with you. Before we even start looking at lenders, we need to understand you. What are you trying to achieve? Are you buying your first home, upgrading, investing, refinancing, or maybe you just want to know whether your current home loan is still competitive? We'll look at things like your income, expenses, your deposit or equity, existing debts, and your overall financial position. And importantly, we'll talk about your goals and what you actually need from this loan. Because finding the right home loan isn't just about finding a low rate. We work out where your borrowing position is. So we look at what you can realistically be able to borrow. Different lenders have different policies and different ways of assessing borrowers. So one bank might look at your situation and say no, while another lender might be perfectly comfortable with it. That can be particularly important if you're self-employed, have variable income, or already own investment properties, or your situation doesn't fit neatly into a standard box. A broker's job is to understand those differences and identify lenders that may suit your circumstances. So we research and we compare loan options. It's probably the part that most people associate with mortgage brokers. We research loan options from the lenders available to us and compare suitable choices. But we're looking at more than the headline interest rate. We'll consider things like fees, loan features, fixed versus variable rates, offset accounts, redraw facilities, repayment options, and importantly, the overall suitability of the loan for what you want to do and what you're trying to achieve. A really low advertised rate isn't necessarily a great deal if the loan doesn't suit your needs or comes with costs you weren't expecting. We explain your options. So once we've done the research, we take you through the options. And this is a big part of our job. We're not supposed to throw a spreadsheet full of numbers at you and say, good luck. We explain what the options mean in plain English, including the costs, the features, and trade-offs, so that you can make an informed decision. And here's something important about mortgages and mortgage brokers in Australia. When providing credit assistance, mortgage brokers have a legal duty to act in the consumer's best interests. So the recommendation shouldn't be what's easiest for the broker, it should be what's appropriate for you. Then we handle the application. So once you've decided to proceed, there's the paperwork. Yes, there can be quite a bit of it. We help prepare the application, collect the required documents, and submit everything to the lender. Then we follow the application through the lender's assessment process. If they ask questions or need additional information, we're there to help manage that. We keep you updated as the application moves from submission to conditional approval, formal approval, and finally, settlement. So rather than you constantly trying to work out who to call at the bank, you've got someone helping manage the process with you. So how does a mortgage broker get paid? This is another question people ask. In many cases, the lender pays the mortgage broker a commission when the loan settles rather than the client paying the broker directly. So brokers are required to provide information about the commission they may receive. Some brokers also charge a fee in certain circumstances. So if a broker does charge a fee, that should be also clearly explained. Personally, I don't charge a fee. When I get paid, it's about a month after you actually get your loan settled. So what does a mortgage broker actually do? We understand your situation. We assess your borrowing position. We research and compare suitable loan options. We explain the differences. We recommend an option based on your circumstances, and then we help manage the application all the way through to settlement. In other words, we're not just here to find you the loan. We're here to help you navigate the process and make a more informed decision. If you're thinking about buying, investing, or refinancing and not sure where to start, speak with a broker and find out what your options look like. Sometimes the first step isn't applying for a loan, it's simply understanding what's possible. Happy Friday Money Wind Up, guys.